A very warm welcome to the Jockey Farm Stadium, the home of Rustle FC. St Lawrence against Hawkenbury in the Sevenoaks and District Football League Smith's Senior League Cup final. Two sets of players making their way out onto the pitch for this evening kickoff. Let's have a check on the two lineups. St Lawrence in the light blue and white stripes are managed by Tim Daniels. Paul Schofield and Mike Parker are their management team as well. Hawkenbury in the gold and black. Peter Manctello, the manager. Sam Richardson and Andy Best are the management team as well. Handshakes all around ahead of kick-off. Today's referee, Brian Hobden, assisted by Chris Chivers and Katie Allen, with Andy King, the fourth official. The goalkeeper for St Lawrence, George Marsh, flicked on and comprehensively hoofed away up in the air towards Alex Legg-Beal. It's flicked on nicely by Carl Johnson. And, George Gill tried to get the shot in, was quickly closed down by Ralph Mills. James Shield chipping the ball forward, up towards Mike Tubbs down the left-hand side. Crosses and finds Baldy Mayer. Mayer trying to get the shot in. It's put off somewhat by Luke Salmon in the end. Baldy Mayer, new signing this season, well-known goal scorer in local football. Throw into St Lawrence. Launched down the line and headed promptly back up in the air. Tennis going on at the moment. What can St Lawrence conjure up here? The ball out wide to Edgar Heim. Against the fullback. Can he get the cross in? Well, he can. He's managed to find Ralph Mills. His passage to goal was blocked. Plenty of time for Ben Ailes to clear. Baldy Mayer turning away from Redmond Palmer. Slight tug of the shirt there from Palmer. This is George Gill being pursued by Legg-Beal. Mayer away down the left-hand side. Goalkeeper Marsh scurrying back to his line. Still Mayer, loads of time, loads of space. And that is also the case for Charlie Simpson, who rolls the ball into the corner of the net and gives Hawkenbury the lead. A goal made by Baldy Mayer down the left-hand side. Afforded just a bit too much time and space. And the chance for Charlie Simpson was a simple one. It was good hold-up play from the captain, Hill, and then he chips it over the top, and it's this ball that was the undoing of St Lawrence. So much time, so much space. Baldy Mayer thought about the shot and then saw there was an even better option. That even better option was Charlie Simpson. Charlie Simpson in acres of space, has time to take a touch, and it's a good touch too, and just slides it into the corner. Johnson, and then quickly forward by Mayer, over the top. Chasing after it is Gill. Gill gets the ball in. Well, he started the move, did Carl Johnson, and he got on the end of that, but it was saved by George Marsh. A long, high ball up, battling for it in the midfield, Ben Ailes. He's lost out on this occasion. The ball out wide is just too heavy, and that will be a throw-in, or will it? I think the referee's pulling it back for a free kick. So Edgar Heim to take this free kick. It's headed down, and then it's put wide by Ed Joseph. Heim turns, finds opportunities ahead of him. Chested back down again and played out wide by Runciman. Cross comes in, just a fraction too high. The delivery towards Ant Stewart. Free kick down the right channel. Flicked on well. Having a good spell at the moment, St Lawrence. He's cleared away. This could be a breakaway. The dangerous Mayer. Couple of step overs. A misplaced pass. St Lawrence can clear. Tubbs with a header. Clash involving Charlie Simpson, who came off second best against Luke Salmon. These two teams no strangers to one another. They've met twice already this season. A cup game in January, won 2-1 by Hawkenbury, who also won the October League meeting at home by 3-2. They meet in early May at St Lawrence. An innocent clash of heads, and when slowed down, it doesn't look any less painful. Nasty head wound for Charlie Simpson means that's the end of his cup final, although his goal currently separating the two teams. George Marsh at the ready for this throw. Flicked on. George Gill tees the ball up. It was struck by Butler, took a deflection. It's nodded back again. Gill, brilliant save by Marsh, and that's a foul on Joe Story. Great hit this by Gill on the volley, hit it clean, but a really good save. He wouldn't have seen that until late, George Marsh. Still just the one goal in it, into the second half. Headed away as Hawkenbury looked to preserve that one goal lead. Ed Joseph with a shot, and that required a save from Alex Kelsall, who got down and made the stop. Throw into the penalty area. This time it's good defending to get the ball away. St Lawrence win it back, looping ball in, and it's kept out by the goalkeeper Kelsall, but he did push it into a dangerous area. The shot was fired over by Kerhorn. Bright start to this second half of St Lawrence. Away come Hawkenbury down the left-hand side. The back pass is short. Baldy Mayer, he's gone round the goalkeeper. James Shield with a dummy. And now Joe Knott. That's really good defending from Joe Story. It's a Saints throw-in over on the far side. Very neat turn from Luke Salmon. What can he deliver? Still Salmon. Goes for goal himself. It was bobbling along the ground. Saved by Alex Kelsall. Another throw, another long throw as well. Headed away by Tubbs. Suddenly, defence turns into attack. Gill into Mayer. Mayer's mere presence causing a problem for St Lawrence, and he scores. St Lawrence were just not sure how to deal with him. In the end, a simple finish, but his mere presence caused uproar in the St Lawrence defence. Hawkenbury put daylight between themselves and St Lawrence. And it's the goal poacher, Baldy Mayer. Ball over the top. Was he offside? Well, there was no flag. He shrugs off Joe Story. It comes off the hand of Marsh, and in the end, a simple tap-in into the empty net for Mayer. Long throw. They need a goal from somewhere to St Lawrence. It's flicked on, and it's dropped in. They've got one back. It's Ed Joseph. Well, he got the flick at the near post, and it's ended up going between goalkeeper's hand and crossbar. Alex Kelsall can't keep it out. It's game on, and St Lawrence strike back. Well, the Saints are on the score sheet. The flick by the tall man at the near post, and a goal for Ed Joseph. Well, that's made things interesting. Tim Daniels and the bench of St Lawrence. Corner delivered by Gill. Clawed away by Marsh. Chance to clear their lines, St Lawrence. Can they break away? That's good defending by Tubbs. Got there first, ahead of Kerhorn. Putting that goal back has given St Lawrence some hope. Cross comes in. It's turned away. dealing with everything that's been thrown at them. They're putting the ball in the box again here, St Lawrence. Again, the header away. That's a foul. Referee giving the free kick. Well, Runciman standing over it. Don't think he's going to hit it though. It's drilled towards goal. And that was a knockout punch, quite literally. Free kick, hoisted high up into the penalty area, flicked on once more, acrobatically cleared. They are holding on somewhat here, Hawkenbury. They've still got 12 minutes to go. One back by Mayer, who travels with the ball, and he travels so well. The pass slightly overhit for George Gill. Back to goalkeeper Marsh. The clearance goes straight to Mayer again, who can just hold it up. Clever play by him, brilliant ball into the channel. Chasing after it, Joe Knott pulls it back. And across the face of goal from George Gill. Back out on the left-hand side. Ben Ailes chips it in, headed away from on the 6-yard box. Touch back inside from Ant Stewart. For a moment, it looked like a breakaway was on. But instead, it's been one back, and Mike Tubbs making progress down the left-hand side. Losing out, though. Time is fast running out for St Lawrence. 5th in the Premier Division. They get there, cross in. Watched carefully over the crossbar by Alex Kelsall. It will be a goal kick. Turn from Kerr, Horn over the top. Great ball. Kelsall swiftly out to clear. Goalkeeper did well. Played out by the goalkeeper Marsh. Alex Kelsall coming out of his penalty area. Perhaps a shade fortunate that he didn't handle it, but good goalkeeping. We are now almost 4 minutes into stoppage time, and even goalkeeper George Marsh has joined in this attack. It's going to be a long throw. It's another near post header from Ed Joseph, and this time it bounces on top of the crossbar. St Lawrence so close, breathing a huge sigh of relief for Hawkenbury. Hawkenbury unable to deal with Ed Joseph for the goal, and they were a bit fortunate here that this one didn't cause more damage. It's a corner, and once again, absolutely everyone in the box. Corner floated in. Up goes Ant Stewart, and it's over the bar from Ed Joseph. Agony for St Lawrence. The final whistle simply cannot come quick enough for Hawkenbury. Yet another corner. In comes the delivery. Headed away this time at the near post. And Hawkenbury have survived nearly 8 minutes of stoppage time to hold on and win the Smiths Senior League Cup. It's been an epic final, and they've beaten St Lawrence by 2-1. The silverware belonging to Hawkenbury. Full credit has to be given to St Lawrence. They really made a fist of things towards the end. 2-0 down, they got a goal back. They hit the bar late on, but they just couldn't find that equaliser. They needed a penalty shootout away at Kemsing in the quarter-final. And then a 3-1 win in the semi-final away to FC Herts. Their appearance in this final was not a successful one in the end. Smiles all round for the Hawkenbury players. Really had to work hard and dig deep. Loss of the goal scorer of the first goal, Charlie Simpson, with a head injury, didn't help matters. Every time. Mike Tubbs amongst the players coming forward to receive their winners' medals. Today's presentation made by Kerry Blake. They could still clinch the Premier Division title which would mean a double for Hawkenbury. They are currently second, but with games in hand. At the back of the queue, George Gill, the captain, who had an inspirational game and now gets his hands on the silverware. The celebrations can begin for Hawkenbury. The Sevenoaks and District Football League, Smith's Senior League Cup winners for the 2024-2025 season. They have beaten St Lawrence in a very entertaining final by 2-1.